So, interesting little tidbit here. Judd Apatow calls out Hollywood's Chinese censorship. They have bought our silence on human rights abuses. And yes, this is from Breitbart. Because I do believe in, well, a little bit of a balanced type thing here. I do read multiple news sources, and this one will be in the links below because I gotta remember to start doing that. But anyway, Hollywood director Judd Apatow has slammed Hollywood's willingness to censor content to appease China, saying that Beijing has successfully bought the silence of the industry's power players on matters concerning human rights atrocities in the communist country. Now, that being said, that is not the only case of Hollywood being bought and silenced. Hollywood has bought and silenced a lot of people. Well, I know that made no sense. Hollywood has been bought and silenced by a lot of people. In fact, a lot of the media has been. A lot of people have been. Um, to be fair, there's even U.S. industrial works where you cannot criticize China because it might offend somebody. But in a preview of an upcoming interview with Mavericks with Artie Apollo, known for the 40-year-old version Anchorman Talladega Nights, also called out a corporate type censorship that people don't really notice for regimes such as Communist China and the Saudi Arabian monarchy. And yes, a lot of this has to do with the fact that in order for us to do business with China, see, this YouTube video will never be allowed to air in China because I am criticizing China. But to be able to do business in China and Saudi Arabia, you cannot criticize either regime. You have to abide by their rules. And this has caused so much of a police that it is threatening American First Amendment rights. I am not actually allowed to say whatever I want to because it might hurt somebody's feelings that I don't know in China. It might hurt some government officials' feelings in China. Not that I ever plan on going to that hellhole of a country, because I adamantly disagree with their system and how their human rights work. Now, I've been preaching this for many a year, but it's only started catching on because of, well, Mulan. Which is funny, because Mulan has scenes that take place in the very concentration camps, are the very Uyghur Muslim concentration camps in China, but we're not supposed to hate it even though it shows an atrocity of human rights. Which is funny. But then again, what am I saying? Modern politics confuse me. But it is shameful that no US companies and very few politicians talk about the atrocities of China. And how many of them are willing to get on their knees and appease the Chinese Communist regime? I'm sorry. It's just, it absolutely annoys me. And I'm not some bleeding heart liberal type. I am, like, as I constantly tell people, I am a libertarian. However, human rights are a big deal to me. And taking actions against human rights abuses is something that I agree with. Anyways, on to the next subject before I absolutely go into a massive rant.